Today we're talking about bulking. Now, bulking is hard, but it doesn't have to be. You see, I gained 5 kg in a little less than 3 months with this beginner-friendly system. And you can see here that this is a screenshot from MyFitnessPal. I started at 63.9 kg and I'm now at 68.9 kg, which is 5 kg increase in just about 3 months. You see, when you're a beginner in the gym, mostly you would just focus on training, which makes sense. You're a beginner, you think if I just go to the gym and I lift weights, I'll build muscle. But I would think, given that I've been doing this for a while and I have gained 5 kg, I'm telling you right now, if you bulk at the start of your journey, you will make so much faster progress, making your dream body closer to your reality right now, if that makes sense. Like, if you bulk right now, you will literally be closer to your dream physique as a beginner in the gym, which is bonkers. Literally, like, training is amazing because you'll make noob gains, but if you add bulking on top of that, now you're having the best way of building muscle plus your noob gains. It'll just be crazy. Like, it'll just be bonkers. People will notice that you have started going to the gym. And so in this video, I'm gonna just give you the exact reason, not the exact reason, the exact formula, the exact system. I know those are like buzzwords, the roadmap and all of this stuff. I know a lot of YouTubers do that, but I'm giving you the exact step-by-step system to bulk in the gym as a beginner and make it so simple for you, and you'll just be able to plug it into your life and build muscle way faster than you would have without knowing this information. So stick around to the end, because I promise you this will change your fitness journey forever. Now, before I get into the system, I know you want the system right now, you just like want to hear the super duper cool thing. You need to know why it's important to bulk and why I believe as a beginner in the gym, most beginners in the gym should bulk. Even if you don't have abs, even if like you look a little chubby, I still recommend bulking. I only recommend cutting, this is a side point, but I'll only recommend cutting really when you're like over 20% body fat. But I'll explain, that'll make sense in a second. The reason you should bulk is because I should have really like made a diagram somewhere, but I want you to imagine that, you see, when you're in the gym, your body does not care. Like, this is you, this is your body. You're angry because you're not in the physique you want to be, right? Your body does not care about you wanting to get girls or you wanting to look like your favorite superhero. Your body cares about one thing, and it's one thing only: survival. Let me circle that for you. Survival. That's all your body cares about. Not that you saw an anime character and now you're going to go and train like him. Not that you realize that building a better body might get you girls. So now, like, it doesn't care about that at all. All it cares about is survival. And so when you're consuming calories, your body only cares about surviving. And so it's going to allocate the calories in a way that allows you to survive. So it'll allocate calories to your heartbeat, to your breathing, to all these processes that you don't do normally, like digestion. Everything consumes energy, and the body gets energy from calories. So if you consume maintenance calories, that is basically the calories required for you to survive, basically, and stay at the weight you're at, right? When you're cutting, you burn more calories than you consume, and so your body starts using fat for more energy. Does this kind of start to make sense? How does this relate to muscle building? Why does this matter? You see, bulking is when you consume more calories than you burn, and so that'll give your body more energy than it's necessary for survival. And this is where we talk about nutrition partitioning. This is basically what I'm explaining. It's how your body allocates your calories. You see, if you just use maintenance calories, which is like your baseline, your body is first going to take care of your necessary survival needs. And it does not consider building muscle to get girls a necessary need for survival. It just doesn't, right? I wish it did, but it doesn't. Okay, it cares about your heart still beating, your brain still sending and receiving signals from your body. That's what it cares about. So when you don't give your body enough calories, it's only going to take care of the survival needs, and then if it has a little extra energy, only then is it going to put it into muscle. That's kind of how this works. It's not technically right, not scientifically right, but for us as beginners, this is basically how it works. And for every bodybuilder that you know, this is basically how it'll operate, okay? Right, like we could get into the actually and start talking about like crazy biomechanic, whatever. You know, we could just start talking nonsense and get off topic. I just want you to build 5 kg in the gym. That's all I care about. That's all you care about. This is all you need to know. The reason why we bulk to build muscle is simply because we give our body more calories to allocate into muscle. I know I've said fat here, but that's kind of like a separate thing. You know how earlier I mentioned that if you're above 20% body fat, which you're probably not, but if you are, you should probably cut. It's because as you consume more calories, it'll be easier for your body to allocate it to fat rather than muscle. But when you're under 25% body fat, your nutrition partitioning is a lot more biased towards building muscle than it is building fat compared to when you're at 20% body fat. So hopefully I've explained why bulking is important. I do apologize if that was kind of confusing. If it is, please just go and rewatch it and try to understand it, because I promise it will change your life. Like, this is it. This is literally it. It's not big. It's not fancy. It's nothing cool. And we'll just ignore this for now. Download MyFitnessPal. Okay? The free version is fine. Okay? You don't need to go and pay for the premium. I did this, right? I gained this amount of weight using the free version. I didn't pay for the premium one, okay? And you don't need to pay for it either. You can if you really want to, but I'm going to advise you to spend your money on something a bit better than MyFitnessPal Premium, which you'll see at the end of the video. Download MyFitnessPal. Like I said, the free version is fine. Then log details and enter your goal. When you're making your MyFitnessPal account and entering your details, you'll just do this naturally. Get your details accurate. So when I say details, I mean your height and your weight. That and like your activity level. That's like the most 3 important metrics to get a proper good bulk, right? After that, MyFitnessPal is going to give you a daily calorie surplus. Yeah, for me it's 3,100 calories. For you it may be 2.8k, whatever it is. Just that's the goal you need to hit every day. And to do that, or rather to help you do that, you're gonna need a kitchen scale, and BW here stands for body weight scale, and I'll explain why you also need a body weight scale. But a kitchen scale is common sense, so you can measure your food, so you can get accurate trackings on MyFitnessPal. So on MyFitnessPal, it's so straightforward to log food. Basically, there'll be a barcode, you just scan the barcode, it'll recognize the food, you weigh out the food with a kitchen scale, and then you enter it into MyFitnessPal, and you just eat food until you hit your daily calorie surplus. And that will help you gain weight, which we use weight as a measurement to see how much muscle we've built, which is not exactly the best. It's not like 1 kg overall is 1 kg of muscle. Like, this 5 kg isn't all muscle, it's mostly muscle with a bit of fat as well, because that's just how that's just how the body works, right? Now you might be thinking, Alfred, why do we need a body weight scale? Well, you see, if you're bulking correctly, you will gain weight. But you need to know if you're gaining weight, which you'll need a body weight scale for, right? Because otherwise, we just don't know whether you're actually gaining weight or not. Like, on MyFitnessPal, you're going to be gaining 0.2 to 0.5 kilos per week. And you won't be able to tell the difference week by week. You just won't be able to, which is why you need a body weight scale. And people measure their body weight wrong all the time. I swear to God, I go into the gym and I see someone stand on it with shoes on and a backpack and everything, and they're just adding weight that isn't even theirs, and then they step on the scale and they're so shocked, like, oh, you mean to tell me that I've gained 5 kilos in 1 week? No, you've ate food, you've got like a bunch of feces still inside of you, you're wearing a backpack, and you're wearing shoes that with height boosters because you watch too many black pill videos. Like, you're not that big, bro. So I'm just gonna give you this process to weigh your body correctly and accurately. Step 1, you do it in the morning. First thing, you do not eat food, you do not drink water, you don't do anything that could potentially add weight. The only thing you're allowed to do before you step on the scale is go to the toilet, drop a deuce, and then you go and measure. You get naked if possible, like, you know, if you live alone or like there's no windows nearby, you know, stuff like that. But if you can't do that, I live with my family, right? So I'm not going to be butt naked in the kitchen floor. So get underwear on, just underwear. Take all your other clothing off, pajamas, everything else off. You have underwear on, you step on the scale, you see what it says. You step off, you go on the scale again, see what it says. And then if you want, you could do a third time, step off the scale, go back on it, see what it says, and then you log the weight there. You log the weight. You log the number that showed up the most. So out of 3 times, if it was like 68.9 showed up the most, you would log 68.9. Does that make sense? Because sometimes scales can be weird and they'll like add or take kilos. Like, maybe I'm just coping, but I think that's how it works. And I've already told you how to log your food, and your weight is in body weight. You'll be able to find it on MyFitnessPal. Or add a section for logging your weight. I'll have a section for logging your weight. You'll just add that. And my advice is to add progress pictures because they're always nice to look back on. Even if you feel a bit insecure right now, only you're going to see them. So just take progress photos, keep them in like a hidden folder. Like on iPhone, you can hide it. On Android, you can hide it. So on Android, I think it's called secure folder. On iPhone, you just select hidden. Right? And then if you do all of that correctly, you'll gain weight. And if I've put /loss here because it's the same process for losing weight and cutting, except you just change this calorie surplus into a calorie deficit, which is where you burn more calories than you eat. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. This here, ignore the pirate. This is it. Download MyFitnessPal, log the goal, log your details and enter the goal. Eat the calorie goal, and you do that by weighing things on a kitchen scale. You measure your body weight, you log the food and your body weight, and you'll gain weight. It's literally that simple. And if you do this, you will make so much faster progress in the gym. It is unbelievable. I wish I knew this step-by-step process and how simple it was when I was starting out, because if I did, I would have made so much more progress. And just some advice on the calorie surplus. This is all over the internet, but liquid calories are your best friend. So what I do, I don't even have protein powder. I should, but I don't. If you can get protein powder, please get it. Also get creatine. Both perfectly safe, not harmful. They're good for you. Okay, take them. Especially if you want to build muscle fast, especially as a beginner. But if you don't have that because you can't afford it and you're broke like myself, you can do this simple thing. I have frozen mango chunks, a bit of milk, like 200 milliliters of milk, and just 100 grams of organic peanut butter. And it's like an easy 800 calories. And by the way, 800 calories, you'll come to realize just how useful that is in like 5 minutes and you don't even feel full. Is great. Now, if you want help with this, you can book a call with me. The first link in the description right now. You can book a call with me and I will help you gain your first 5 kilos of lean muscle in 90 days. Or you can book a call now and I can help you lose your first 5 kg of fat in 90 days. Or you can be like me and waste 2 years in the gym with no noticeable progress. I promise you, I spent literally over 700 days looking the exact same because I did not know this information. And now I'm actually making progress in the gym and I can help you get that progress way faster. So just book a call with me. Here's what it looks like. It's not scary at all. Just book a call and we'll see if we're a good fit. And if we are, I can help you. So please book a call. Book a call. First link in the description. This is what it looks like. Give it a try and I promise you will be very happy with your decision. Safe.